Why are you fucking looking at me? You guys know that TikTok? Anyways, hey, welcome to the grocery haul and how much I spent. I feel like I should show you everything I bought and then you guess the total. And I'll kind of explain my rationale behind why I bought the things that I bought. Not that I owe you an explanation, but I feel like giving you one. Hopefully my explanations give you a little insight into how I grocery shop, why I grocery shop, and give you some inspo on what you can do. So let's get into it. Wait, are y'all fucking with the pigtails? How do we feel? How do we feel about the pigtails? It's raining today where I am, and I wanted to like protect the head. My hair is so dirty too. But I didn't have a hood, so I don't know. It just like kind of felt like a cute little vibe. Let's play a game. Guess how much this grocery haul costs. First things first, it was from Aldi. I'm gonna get her to like meow right into this thing at some point. I've been posting about me creating this YouTube, and someone was like, "Can you do a video with Saber?" And I was like, she's gonna be in every video because where I am, she is. She's so fucking needy. Anyways, let's get into the grocery haul already, all right? First things first, we got 2 half-gallons of milk. And if you're like, why do you get 2 half-gallons? Because they expire later. Some relevant context for this haul, actually, before I get too deep into it is a Thursday, and we leave next weekend for like the whole weekend, and we get home on a Monday, which means we won't be able to do our usual grocery shop that we do on the weekends. With that being said, I bought stuff to get us through the next week, plus keeping in mind the frozen stuff that we have that we can utilize once we return for like a day or two. Anytime I go on a trip, I always try to think of what can I keep around so that when I get back from the trip, I have what I need for like a day or two. So these will not expire until a few days after we return from the trip. And the gallons that they had were expired like 5 days sooner. So protein department, these are a new item at Aldi. They're like pre-seasoned, just a seafood stuffing. They are pre-seasoned, 2 fillets, really good size fillets. So gonna try that. God, Saber, she smells, look at this. Saber, you liking the salmon? You liking the salmon, huh? She said, I like salmon. Okay, anyways, so proteins. Fun fact about ADHD nutrition, omega-3s are really important. Having a fatty fish once a week if you can, whether that comes from like sardines or salmon, is really helpful. Then we got some chicken sausages. 2, we got an Italian and a spinach. And the reason I got these chicken sausages, 1, I love chicken sausage. They always stay good for like several weeks, and they're really quick and easy to cook. They're usually fully cooked already. Are these fully cooked? Yeah, they're fully cooked, so it's just about like heating them to my preference without worrying about them not being cooked. Got these because whatever we don't use this week, we can use when we return from our trip. So that's the protein. And then one more thing. So I got these gorgeous Mexicali style chicken patties. These were also new at Aldi. It says that they're chicken patties with onion, cheese, roasted peppers, jalapeno peppers, cilantro, spices, and olive oil. Okay, per 27 grams of protein per patty. Yeah, so just thought I would try these, and these are frozen. So a lot of our protein stays frozen. So this isn't obviously like enough protein to get us through the week, but the other options that we'll be eating through the week are some frozen shrimp probably, and then we also have fresh red meat that we didn't use from the last time we went to the grocery store that I'll be using probably tomorrow. I don't feel like taking it out of my fridge because it's big, but I got a big pizza. Almost every time I go to the store, I get a pizza for dinner for one night, and then like we'll add a frozen veggie or a side salad to it. So I got that, just not going to show you because I'm too lazy. For fresh produce, I got cotton candy grapes, which me and my boyfriend are obsessed with, so I got those. I got bananas. And then I got some green beans. And you might be like, that's all the fresh produce I bought. Yes, you heard me right. One reason for that is because we have broccoli that I need to use still, so I'm going to use that. And then we have tons of frozen produce, specifically frozen veggies, that I will be using throughout the week, that I use often to like fill in meals where we need. So I don't get a lot of fresh stuff because I hate the pressure of trying to finish things before they go bad. There's a lot less planning if I just have frozen shit as backups. I also have canned stuff. Like I know I want to do a fried rice this week, and I have a can of like carrots, peas, corn. I also have water chestnuts. So like that's what's going in that, and I don't have to worry about buying fresh shit and making sure it doesn't go bad. I always buy a breakfast protein for myself, which is usually Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. And I also have Fairlife protein shakes and drinkable yogurts that I use. I didn't buy either of those because I get those from Costco, and those always last me like a month. I'm pretty frugal. I just want to let you guys know. You will not catch me buying hella expensive shit. So I'm very frugal. When I go to Costco and do a haul, specifically on things like Fairlife or the like drinkable yogurts, like those things are expensive. Like they're fucking expensive. It's $30 for a pack of those Fairlifes. So my preference is to like use those things when I desperately need them, and have them fill in the gaps, making sure that I stay nourished when I need really accessible options. Those usually last me about a month. So anyways, my breakfast protein options are usually my Fairlife, if I am working with low spoons, my yogurt shakes, and then I usually do either cottage cheese or Greek yogurt and like make parfaits and shit with it. So that's my breakfast protein. Also super stocked on snacks right now. I actually didn't get like pretty much any snacks because our snack cabinet is still going strong, and I kind of wait until things die down. If I have too many options, I get overwhelmed. I forget what I have. So I like to like bulk it up, be excited about all the new stuff, and then like chip away at it slowly and then refill it. So no snack stuff really this week besides fruit. But then I also got some cheese and turkey. This is for my boyfriend's lunches mostly. Like he'll sometimes eat leftovers, and then this lasts him a while, and I got him 2 packets of the meat so that we don't have to rebuy it since we're going to be out of town next weekend. You get the gist, right? And then I also got shredded Mexican style cheese. We always get a shredded cheese. We kind of switch it up just to like keep things interesting. So 2 things of cheese and turkey. These are my current hyperfixation from Aldi. They're prebiotic sodas. They're essentially like Olipop dupes. They have 2 flavors, strawberry vanilla and root beer. And I got 10 of them. These are a splurge. They're seasonal, so like right now I'm just like buying a fuck ton until I get tired of them because they're 9 grams of fiber, which is so slay. So I bought 10 of these, and they're like $2 each, I think. So that's $20. So this is definitely like added up to more than pretty much anything else on my list, but that's my treat. If me spending $20 on prebiotic sodas is my definition of a treat, then per. Also, when I say that, keep in mind that I have dessert options here. I didn't buy any this week because I don't need them, but like, don't you worry. I got Oreos in that cabinet. We got ice cream. I have this stuff for my Ninja Creamy. Also, if you watched my first vlog and you were like, how did she fall on you? This is how. She goes up there, and then she gets into a fight with the curtains, and then she falls. Anyways, 10 of these fuckers, so it was $20 for that. But that is my version of luxury. I don't buy otherwise expensive items, so... Okay, and then my boyfriend always makes a breakfast for himself in the morning, and usually he chooses his own breakfast options, but he wasn't with me today, so I chose 2 that I knew he would like, and he can decide which one to use, and I got 2 so that it lasts him after the trip, you see? Okay, so he likes these breakfast sandwiches, and he likes these protein waffles from Aldi, so get him those options so he can decide. Might be hard to believe, but that's literally it. That's all I got. That's literally all I bought for the week, and we are still very much stocked. So I keep a lot of shelf-stable, long-lasting bulk items around so that my weekly shopping trips feel a lot lower stakes. So like I still have those, these are potatoes from like the last, I cannot point to it. I'm like, it's the opposite direction for some reason. These potatoes, those potatoes, holy fuck, are going to last for a little bit longer. My boyfriend still has a couple apples for himself as well. We have burger buns that we can eat those like chicken patties with. Like I said, we still have some like broccoli and some meat we need to use. And then any other things that we need, I have frozen essentially. So anybody know how much all of that costs? Drum roll. $87. Before you're like, wait, remember, $20 of that was my probiotic sodas. So actually, if you were to take my probiotic sodas out of that equation, it would be closer to $65 for our week's worth of food. Obviously, we have a lot of food here. We have a lot of snacks, so we're eating more than what I bought. But I shopped in a strategic way where we'll utilize everything that is fresh, probably start chipping into our frozen, and have options available when we return from our trip. So I hope that was helpful. Here's my evidence. $87. Our grocery trips are often that much or less. Like they're probably anywhere from like $50 to $90 on a weekly basis. And we also go to Costco about once a month, and that's like $200. So I would say we spend $200 At Costco, 75 to 80 a week average. How much is that? How much we spend on our groceries to be eating an adequate amount of fruits and veggies and 3 balanced meals a day. And I know this might look very different than what you would expect a dietitian's grocery haul to look like, and good. I hope that this opened your eyes to the fact that you don't need to buy 17 different raw, fresh fucking options in order to nourish yourself, and that there's a lot of things that are shelf stable or long lasting that actually are just as nutrient dense and for like a fraction of the cost. Like, don't sleep on canned veggies, y'all. So thank you for watching this. If you have any questions at all, please drop it in the comments. Thank you for being here. I love you, bitches. And let me know what video you want next. Okay, bye. Oh, subscribe. Don't forget. Don't fucking forget to subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, that's literally so rude. But also, you have free will. I don't want, you know what? Actually, I don't want to tell you what to do. I feel like that's coercion. If you want to exercise your free will and subscribe, I would appreciate that, but no pressure. Have a good day. You take care of yourself now, all right? Go eat some food if you have.